welcome to another episode of Eric's Camping Adventures. I am headed out for a nice, relaxing stay in the Mark Twain National Forest. Running into a little bit of rain on the way out, but the weather forecast has been promising to stop about the time I get there, maybe a little bit later. But we'll set up and enjoy a nice, quiet evening and hopefully a beautiful sunrise at a lake. I brought my yoga mat right behind me. You can see I am ready to relax. So I will be enjoying a nice little stay in the Mark Twain National Forest. So I am taking the scenic route to the Mark Twain National Forest. I considered taking the interstate Highway 44 to Springfield and then to take 60. 60 is pretty scenic, but I instead chose to take 412 across to northern Oklahoma over into Arkansas because of some of the rolling hills and the rock bluffs that are just a little prettier to look at than interstate traffic. Where I am headed appears to be a free campground. I'll look at the registration when I get there. Usually there is still some form of registration even when you stay for free. One of the first small towns that you come to when you go east of Tulsa is Inola. And in Inola there is a small Mennonite community and a small Mennonite church. I actually visited there once out of curiosity. As you continue out east of Tulsa, the next little town or junction that you get to is called Choteau, and there is a Amish community there. As you travel east of Choteau, you come to the Cherokee Turnpike, which begins an entrance through some Cherokee tribal lands and the Cherokee Nation tribal headquarters in Tahlequah, just south of the turnpike. It is very early spring on this trip, and you can see some of the green buds and small leaves on the tree, and then you can see the purple hue of the red buds along the side of the highway. I looked at all the campsites that had a good view of the lake, and I chose one that was away from the other campers. Since it had been raining all day and there were some flooded areas in the campground, I decided to put down a little drop cloth to protect my new tent. I am going to try a little Gazelle tent for some really quick outings that are kind of impromptu, keep it loaded in my car, and be ready to go. It is advertised that you can set this tent up in 90 seconds, and I suppose the actual, pull the panels out and pop the ceiling up is about 90 seconds, but if you're going to do a proper tent setup, it takes you longer than that. I did something to be funny this time. I brought along a blow-up mattress, and I'm going to be meeting my brother tomorrow, and I decided I was going to blow this up and look like I was sleeping in absolute comfort while he is sleeping on a small cot close to the ground. Hey, I am settled in here at Pinewoods Lake in the Mark Twain National Forest, and I'm getting ready for bed. It's been a drizzly evening, been doing a little bit of reading and editing some video, and I'm gonna hit the hay, and I will see you in the morning. Hopefully have a beautiful sunrise on the lake. This beautiful little lake is sequestered in an area of the Mark Twain National Forest off of Highway 60 near Elsinore, Missouri. It is absolutely beautiful. I took a brief walk around the edge of the lake as there was some flooded areas that I just wasn't prepared to bushwhack my way through. So I took some video, it soaked up the natural setting, and started to get ready for the trip to meet my brother. Well, I'm going to pack up and get back on the road, and I am headed to the land between the lakes. Come back next time.